Hey, what's going on, everyone? Joseph Lombard, aka Interesting4, and yes, you're seeing it right here, right now. I am on F1 2019, and it's been quite some time since I've done an F1 Let's Play. I think the last one was F1 2016, and that was like 2.5, 3 years ago. Well, I'm back, and I'm gonna try to finish up an F1 Let's Play. So here I am on F1 2019 that just came out just a day or two ago. The thing is, I know that my F1 Let's Plays have not shown a lot of reputation, a lot of views in the past and stuff, but some of you guys still wanted an F1 2019 Let's Play, so here I am. Whether I finish it or not, that's to be determined, by the way. Because here's the thing, I'm not really an F1 fan. I don't really watch Formula 1 racing. It's just not my type of racing to watch. It just doesn't interest me. So that's why I don't really do F1 Let's Plays. That's also another reason why. But here I am on F1 2019 now. I'm going to do Championship, by the way. And you got the FIA Formula 1 World Championship. You got the F2 Championship, World Tour, Classic Championship, and stuff. But I'm going to do the main championship, the Formula 1 World Championship. And you got like Mercedes, which is very strong because Lewis Hamilton is such a GOAT. Ferrari, Red Bull is pretty strong. Renault, Haas F1, McLaren, SP Score, Alfa Romeo, Red Bull, Toro Rosso, Williams Racing. So I want to go with one of these three, and each team has medal targets as well, as you can see, which is weird because look, first, second, and then fourth. Like, why not third? I don't get that. So Mercedes, Ferrari, or Red Bull, I'm gonna go for. I think I want to mostly go for. I want to go for Red Bull on this one. Now, do I want to be Max Verstappen or Pierre Gasly? I think I'm going to go with Max Verstappen. Alright, these are the settings I'm going to have here. I already did some practice races in this game just to get the feel of the game. So, got a short 18-minute qualifying, but I want to do one-shot qualifying. Only one lap of qualifying, single lap. I want to do 25% the race distance. Maybe, no. 25 50. I think the Australian Grand Prix on 25% is 15 laps and 50% is 29. Maybe I'll do 50%. And then I'm going to put this on 80% expert AI difficulty and stuff. This can go up to 110. But I'm going to try 80 for now. And if it's still a little too easy, then I'll raise it up a little bit more and stuff. But I'm going to keep it as that. Oh, yeah, let me turn the flashbacks off. Let me turn that off. Vehicle damage. I mean, I want to, like, race and stuff. I'll just turn vehicle damage off and stuff. Safety car I'll have on at least. Corner cutting, yes, on regular. Race starts, yeah. Surface and car kiss simulation, yes. Braking assist I do have off. I don't like braking assist on. I'll have anti-lock on. Traction control, I'll keep it on full. Maybe I'll change it later on as well. Gearbox automatic, pit assist on, and pit release assist on. Weather and time of day, of course you can't change that. That always stays on dynamic and stuff. So I guess it's time to get on to the session. The first race is going to be the Australian Grand Prix. However, I have to do qualifying first and see where I'll start. Alright, it's one-shot qualifying here in Melbourne. This is for the Australian Grand Prix. I need to have one good lap of qualifying here. Got through that corner alright. Wasn't too bad there. Just need to hit my marks around this Australian track. Looks like so far so good there. A good set of corners there for me. I kind of had to lift there a little bit, which I think you would have had to anyways. Okay, alright. Kind of went wide through that corner, but alright. Let's just keep getting through these corners here. Okay. Oh, wow, I almost hit that wall. Let's not do that. I want to qualify in the top 10 for the very first race. That'll be a good start. Got through there pretty nice. P6 right now. P5. Got through that corner well. Sun glare is definitely a thing. Oh, yeah. If I don't screw this last corner, I feel like I'm going to start in a good spot. P6 right now. Can I... P5. I'm sorry. Can I get top 5 start? P5, P5. Did I get P5? Did I get P5? 5th place. Not too bad. I'll take it. That's a good start. Good start.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin,
Charles Leclerc gets the pole. Wow, by almost 6/10. It's pretty fast over Lewis Hamilton. Wow.
The crowd are here, and they're here in numbers for the first race of the season. Welcome to the Australian Grand Prix. Just south of Melbourne's downtown business centre is the one and only Albert Park circuit. 3.3 miles of public roads, closed for the weekend of course, make for a bumpy circuit with little undulation. There are 16 corners around the lake and a couple of good passing opportunities here as well, thanks in part to the DRS zones into turns 1, 3 and 13. I'm joined again today by none other than Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, obviously there's a lot of development work that goes on with these cars between the races. You've been both a test driver and a race driver. What differences are there in the way you approach those roles?
Interesting question, Crofty. They're two very different mindsets. I mean, when I tested for BAR, we had full in-season testing where, per driver, you'd cover up to 15,000 kilometers per season. And in that role, it was more about working for the team, trying to help them improve the car and drive as systematically as you could, so that that data could be analysed in the most consistent way. When you're lining up on the grid for a race, however, your frame of mind's all about what you can get out of the situation on that day, and the car's the tool to help you achieve what you want. You still want to focus on setup, of course, but it's more about the here and now, getting yourself as far up the field as possible, and less about development work for the future.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Vettel, Bottas, Max Verstappen, and Gasly, Magnussen, Ricciardo, Hülkenberg, and Lando Norris, Perez, Stroll, Romain Grosjean, and Russell, Albon, Fiat, Carlos Sainz, and Kimi Raikkonen. Giovinazzi and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay, the run into turn 1 isn't too long, so the pack will be bunched up. Take care.
All right, let's look at the race strategy before we get this race going. It's going to be 29 laps and going to have to make 2 pit stops in this race. The high tire management, for those that don't know, you can see it says that high tire management drive more considerably to increase the lifespan of each tire set, reducing the amount of pit stops required. And then low tire management drive as hard and fast as possible to get the most performance out of each set of tires, mitigating the time lost from making additional pit stops. So both of them 2 pit stops, but I'm going to go with the high tire management. Track temperature is at 83 degrees, air temperature at 70 degrees, and it looks like it's going to be sunny throughout the entire race, which is going to be good. So let's go back, and guess what? Let's get this first race underway. 29 laps here in Melbourne, starting 5th, and here we go. The Australian Grand Prix is underway. Magnussen, that was... and I get a collision warning for that when he pulled up in front of me. Cool. What a great start to this race. I mean, he pulled up literally in front of me. He didn't cut me some slack at all. So now I'm back to 7th early on, which kind of sucks. But long race, 29 laps. No need to panic right now. Let's just try to hit our marks, which I didn't do off that last corner. But I'm gaining on these guys again because I'm trying to be aggressive, getting all that time back. And you want to be as close to them as possible, at least.
Okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
You want to at least be within a second, so when lap 3 comes, DRS will be enabled. You can be able to use it. So I'm behind my teammate Gasly. And in this first lap, I mostly want to settle in, let things sort out first, and then I'll make some moves here. I know I lost a couple positions on the first lap, but that's okay. Still a long race, and still got 2 pit stops going on and stuff, I should say. I don't know why I said stop. All right, so far so good. Get through these last bit of corners to complete the first lap. And looks like so far so good. And there you go. That is lap 1 of the Australian Grand Prix. And now let's just settle in, and maybe we can make some ground up.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled. Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Alright, well, it's lap 7, and this lap I actually have to make my pit stop. I just got passed by Magnussen, now Perez is about to get by me.
Remember, box this lap.
Yeah.
Approach,
yep, so
sure you don't speed.
I do have to box this lap. So I do drop back to 8th, which kind of sucks. I was holding my ground in 6th for a while, which was really nice. But, yep, I will be pitting this lap. Lap 7 out of 29. Let's see, the pit entry is right over here, so I will pit right now. Alright, nice pit entry there. And here we go. Let's see how this pit stop goes. Should be quick and easy. And 2.5 seconds. Alright, now of course, it looks like I'm the only one that pitted this lap. So I'm going to be in last, which that's okay. Pit stops will cycle through. Let's just get back on the racetrack, run some more laps.
We're doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
Yep, and again, I have to make my second pit stop later on in the race, but right now, just gonna ride around here, try to gain some ground on the drivers that are gonna be coming down pit road, probably in the next lap or 2. Alright, there are some drivers pitting now. Now remember, in F1, there's only 1 pit box on each team, so one teammate has to pit 1 lap, another teammate has to pit another lap. Alright, so I did pass some drivers. I'm only up to 15th now, so I did pass 4 positions. Including my teammate did come down pit road as well, which I'm going to be out way ahead of Gasly, which is pretty cool. Oh, wait, unless he's that blue dot. No, never mind. I don't think I got ahead of him. No, I see a blue dot up there on the map, so I did not get close to him. That's okay. We'll see where I cycle out.
Gap ahead is 4.4 seconds.
Let's just see about the next lap. More drivers coming on pit road now, which means that I need to gain a couple more spots. It looks like we were under caution for a little bit, but now it's back to green flag, which is good. So now I'm up to 12th. We're still waiting for the pit stop to cycle through. And got 20 laps to go in this race. So far, this not been a bad race for me. However, I did lose a couple of spots just a couple of laps ago before the pit stops, but that's okay. I want to get a top 10 finish to start off the season. That would be really nice to have. But right now, 12th with 20 laps to go. Of course, the pit stops are quite not done yet, so I'll still gain a few more spots after it's all said and done. Alright, about to cycle out through some more. Let's see, again, another spot here, probably another spot here. Oh, there's actually a car stopped on the right side. I don't know if you guys saw that. I couldn't tell who that was, but I'm back up to 10th now. I don't know if everybody has cycled out. Doesn't look like, because it doesn't look like Raikkonen and his teammate behind me pitted yet, so still cycling out. But we got 19 laps to go in this race now. Looks like Raikkonen is coming in to make his pit stop. It looks like a couple more drivers are in. So I'm going to be in like 8th, 7th. Yep, it looks like I'm going to be 7th once it's all said and done. Which is good. I gained a couple positions.
Tire condition seems a-okay to us on the wall here. Let us know if you feel them going off too much.
And I'm on soft tires. I think everybody's on soft tires because of the track condition. The good news is Ricardo is not that close behind me enough where he can use DRS on me. He's almost 3 seconds back, so that's good. However, Gasly and them, it's got a good gap ahead of me, so that means I can't use DRS on them. So it is what it is. As long as I keep those guys behind me, I should be a-okay. Alright, looks like I gained another spot. Somebody came down on pit road ahead of me, so I am up to 6, which again pretty good. I gained some more. So I thought everybody cycled through, but apparently not. So that's cool. So I'm up to 6, still 1 spot behind on where I qualified, but having a solid race so far. I can't really complain. But Gasly's got a few seconds ahead of me, so I have no way of using DRS on him. But the good news is, like I said, Ricardo's got a good gap behind me where he can't use DRS on me. So, both ways. One way it doesn't benefit me, and another way it does.
In this lap, push now.
Alright, I guess I'm pitting this lap. I'm on lap 16. I'm still running 6. Still keeping that gap between me and Ricardo, so that's pretty good. But got 14 laps to go in this race. Apparently, I am going to be pitting this lap to make my second and final pit stop of the race. But, yeah, I've been doing a good job getting around this racetrack for the most part. You know, once a few laps got settled down, I figured out how to get around this racetrack with no problems.
We're running an excess of fuel. We can turn up the engine to mix mode 3 if you need it. Turn fuel to rich.
Nah, I think I'm fine right now. I'm fine. Let's just get to a few more corners and then make my pit stop. Okay, I kind of messed up that corner. I did say I was doing a good job getting around this racetrack, and then I kind of did that. So, ay. But
Pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalized if we exceed it.
Oh.
Keep that in mind as you approach.
I don't have to worry about that, I promise you. But, yeah, just been all by myself in 6. Nobody really close in front of me, nobody really close behind me. But, here I come down pit road this lap. Right around here. Here we go. Get in, fine. Just, okay, now go. Gas it up. And there we go, into the pit lane, and now about to be in the box. 2.5 second last time. Let's see what it's like this time. 2.4 this time. It was 2.5 last time. Now, of course, the field spread out even more since I did my first pit stop, so I'm not going to really be in last place once it's all said and done. It looks like for the most part, I'm going to be 14th. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to be 14th for the most part. So now on lap 17 with 13 laps to go, I'm back to 14th. I was the only car on pit road that lap. So we'll see, once it all cycles out, we'll see where we're going to be at the end of the pit stops. My teammate is in the pits now.
Pierre is in for his stop.
Yep. I just got a notification that the teammate is in the pits. So on lap 17 coming to 18, coming to 12 laps to go, we'll see how many people pit this time by and see where I'm going to be after this lap. But I'm catching these guys. Of course, these guys ahead of me has not pitted yet, so I'll easily get by them, no problem. But here we go. Let's see where it's going to be. Let's see. 11th right now. So I gained 3 spots that lap. I think Gasly came out ahead of me too. Yeah, I see him up in the map. Yeah, he definitely came out ahead of me. Came out in front of me, a few seconds ahead. Came out of the pit road ahead of me about a few seconds. These guys are having a battle up here.
The car behind has boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre.
See, this is a problem. I'm going to get held up right here by these guys, which is going to not help me at all. I'm going to lose some ground because of it. Unless I could get by them. Oh, man, just kind of tight through there. Had to send it in there. Had to be aggressive, but I do get around Stroll. He's going to go to my right side, which I got the preferred lane going into this corner, though. So he's going to have to back off and give me that spot, which he does. Get to use DRS now for 9th. Of course, by the time DRS is over, I got closer to him, but not a chance to make a pass on him. Just might as well pass on this side just in case they come down the pits. Excuse me, I'm down here. He came down into me. All right. There they go. Those couple drivers in the pits. I'm going to use DRS again. Let's see what I'll cycle out this time around. Looks like only up to 8th. So still got a couple more drivers that needs to make their pit stops. Got 11 laps to go this time by. But yeah, so far so good. I got Stroll still behind me. He has not pitted yet. By the way, I am on medium tires now. I think everybody's going to go to medium tires at this point to finish off the race.
Gap to car in front is 3.9 seconds.
Yeah, not enough for me to use the DRS. So I think Grosjean that's in front of me has already pitted.
Gap to teammate ahead is 11.6 seconds.
Well, I got 10 laps to go here in the Australian Grand Prix. I'm still hanging on to 8th right now. I don't think all the pit stops are still cycled yet. Oh, Stroll's got a run on me. I'll let him go up there so I can still have the preferred lane going into this corner and be able to hold him off there because he'll have to hit the brakes. But yeah, 10 laps to go here in the Australian Grand Prix. I'm in 8th. Not too bad right now.
Okay, good work. Great pass. The gap to the car ahead is 14.1 seconds.
Well, I got 5 laps to go here in the Australian Grand Prix. I just got by Grosjean for...
The car behind has started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
I just got by Grosjean for 7th, as you guys saw there. Kind of a little bit aggressive. I sent it into that corner and got by him. No problem. Now, Perez, he's long gone. I don't think I'm going to gain any more spots in this race unless somebody ahead of me has a problem. But I feel like as long as I can hold Grosjean and the others off behind me, I feel like a 7th place finish is going to happen in today's race, which is not too bad, you know, for the first race. Of course, I wish I got a little more out of it after I qualified 5th, but it is what it is. I think Grosjean's going to have an opportunity to use DRS on me here, which he does, but he's not going to be able to get to me before we get to the corner right here. I've been nailing this corner a lot. I don't want to say that's my perfect corner I've had so far in this race, but It was not too bad.
We're trailing our teammate by 17.0 seconds. Gap to car in front is 14.7 seconds. Okay, we're definitely seeing some signs of abrasion on your tyres now. They should still be good to run on, but they won't be at their best.
Alright, the final lap of the Australian Grand Prix is underway. Riding in 7th. If I could just get through this track one more time, get around here one more time without no problems, should be a decent result. Qualified 5th, and it looks like it'll be a 7th place finish here if I just don't make any mistakes. So far, so good. But wish I could have maybe gotten the top 5 finish to start off the season, but 7th place isn't too bad either. I'm really pleased on how I've been able to get around this racetrack.
Gap ahead is 14.1 seconds.
Yeah, Perez is 14.16 ahead of me. Yeah, there's no way I'm catching them. But, you know, I did practice this track before this race, and of course I'll be practicing some tracks before the other race stuff, so I could get the feel of it. But looks like Lewis Hamilton, the GOAT of F1, is the winner in today's Australian Grand Prix. As I still got a few more corners left to go. Oh my goodness, that was bad. That's okay. It's okay. Just calm it down. Get through the last few corners here. Oh, wow, I choked that corner as well. Man, I'm not getting around this track good on the final lap. 3 more corners. 2 more corners now. And now it's on to the last corner, and here we go. Off the last corner, it looks like Lewis Hamilton will win the Australian Grand Prix, but I am going to finish 7th here in the Australian Grand Prix.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
I mean, it was alright. Race went well, went decent. Of course, I wish I did a little bit better, but I'll take 7th place to start off the season.
And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, I know it's a bit of a boring answer, but the truth is they simply had the best speed package on the day, and a driver who knows how to take advantage of that. It doesn't matter how much time you spend poring over the stats and planning strategies if you can't keep the pace, and our winner today showed they could do both.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes.
All right, well, I am right now 7th in the points for now. Oh wait, that's the race results. Of course, standings really don't matter in the first race of the season, but I am sitting 7th in points, 19 back right now. But let's just get out of here, guys, because the next race is going to be in Bahrain. Of course, I'm not doing this race now. That will be in the next video. Guys, leave a like below if you support this video. Oh, early beginnings? Okay, cool. Leave a like in this video below if you support the video. And make sure you hit that subscribe button as well to keep up with new uploads. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in race number 2.